off, Tim.
Uh-oh, it's a good
Yes, I love this.
coming up.
It is coming up. You
Here
bet
it
there's.
is. We just
Wait,
come
shh.
and come. Culture.com.
I don't have anything to say right now. .com.
Yeah.
Don't you stepping all over my stuff. I get
Well,
one. I get
go
one
ahead.
line.
Go ahead. Open the show.
No, I get one line.
Go ahead, tough
No, I don't
guy.
even know this anymore. I don't even know this. This is okay. So then there's a movie, and then a movie, and then starring star 1, star 2, star 3, star 4. Now two guys who, I don't know.
Just
oh
had
no,
pizza.
no, I got no. You did. Now two guys who know that magnets have a north and a south, but not an east and a west. Tim Crutchman and Jeff Miller.
Wow. Is that something we know? I didn't know we knew that.
Isn't it amazing how I come up with that stuff? Like off the top of my head.
You know, there are many things I think.
Look at this, Man of
You
Steel.
are
First time chat.
amazing.
Hi guys. Hi.
Oh, who's new? Man
Hi.
of Steel. Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
So-
Thanks for joining us. We look forward to a great season. I'm supposed to have a chat up here.
You have
Come on.
nothing
There
going
we
on.
go. There we go.
So-
and my camera moved again because you hit the damn desk.
Yeah, because I came up with the best open to start
Oh,
season
yeah.
5 ever.
Yeah, that was
North and
fantastic.
south. You know how I did that? Because I looked at these magnets of München.
Oh.
And I'm like, a magnet has north and south. I'm like, oh, then we can say east and west.
Excellent. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Dead on the Bases. I'm the vamp, and he's the ump.
Hello, you're out. You're fired. I don't know.
Okay, well, all right.
Anyways.
And anyway, he is a sports fan. I'm a horror fan.
Wait,
And
a horror fan? Oh, horror. Okay, horror.
it works either way.
No, go ahead.
And I assign a horror film
Yeah.
to Jeff.
Yeah.
And then he assigns to me a
Uh,
sports movie that is stinky and horrible and has a lot of drug use.
Okay, never. Like one movie ever. North Dallas 40. That's it. Anyways, so yes.
I will continue to bring it up until it stops traumatizing me.
So the catch.
Why is there? Look! There's like a strobe light going off. This is a brand new damn camera.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe this is Night at the Roxbury. I don't know. But anyways, so Tim does this to me to traumatize me each week because I do not like horror movies, and. Sure. So the last 4 seasons, yeah, there's been 1 or 2 that's been decent. All right, decent. But for the most part, man, it takes everything in my power to watch these movies. And I'm sure Tim's going to tell you the same thing.
Well, it is. It's difficult for me as well. Now, you, last night, you went to a sporting event.
I did.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
I went to the Milwaukee Milkmen's game. The Milwaukee Milkmen play in Franklin, Wisconsin. They're the American Association baseball team. They won their championship in 2020, right?
Right.
And by the way, my nephew goes right here, University of Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Cougars. He's a defensive end, number 51, Brian Radish. Anyways,
Fantastic.
Okay, so back to the Milkmen. The Milkmen are in the playoffs right now. They are playing against the Chicago Dogs. And it's the best of 3 series. The Dogs are the number 1 seed. Holy cow, there's a lot of
That was loud, too.
Yeah.
I'm going to need to fix that.
But let's get back to the Milkmen.
Okay.
So the Milkmen are, of the 4 teams in the playoffs, the Milkmen are number 3. So the Chicago Dogs could pick any team to play. They picked the Milkmen. So they can't.
Why? Why do you think they did that?
I know.
There had to be.
So I can tell you exactly why.
Okay,
They
tell
just-
me exactly
the,
why.
The Chicago.
I don't want like a half-assed why. I want exactly why.
Look at this. You just got a compliment. Nice Quint T-shirt.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
Anyways, so Chicago just got done playing 4 games against Kane County, Indiana. So they would have played another 3, and that wouldn't have matched up well for them. And they didn't want to go down to play the team down in Texas because it's a long bus drive for these guys, and they would take the bus. So they said, "Hey, we'll play Milwaukee," which great. The Milwaukee Milkmen.
Makes sense.
Milwaukee Milkmen stole a game at home. They won 2-1. So now they go to play Chicago tomorrow night in Chicago, and if they,
I hear they're going to win.
they are. So when they win, it's over, and then they play another team. But if they would happen to lose, they play game 3 Saturday in Chicago. So it's the best of 3.
Yeah. Because Milwaukee is lower seeded, they only get one home game.
Right.
And Chicago gets 2.
So that's why it was so great that the Milkmen took a game at home. But I have to tell you, Logan Trowbridge, the starting third baseman for the Milkmen, works out at Innovative Health and Fitness.
That's a great place, I hear.
Located at 8800 South 102nd Street in Franklin, Wisconsin.
Wow. Wow. I've heard a lot about the place.
You bet. But
Fantastic.
yes, that's the Milkmen. And then the Brewers, well, they still have crowd council, so check in next week with me on that. I'm not. Why? See, you know what? I would rather watch the Collector than see his ugly mug. I really would. That's terrible. You know how I feel about Craig Timber. Come on.
Oh, okay. You know what? Actually, you want to do some sports? Hold on. I got a button for this. Whoa! Holy crap, was that loud?
That's loud, man.
Okay, that needs work.
Yeah.
Hold
so
on.
hopefully you all stick around after that.
Holy
So anyways,
cow.
so do I want to talk about sports? Yes, I'm disappointed in Craig Counsell. I would like the Brewers to let him go. He's gonna be a mainstay in Milwaukee anyways. They'll move him up to general manager. I'm fine with that, but we need a different manager on the field.
That's loud too.
We need a different guy on the field to manage the team. For example, tonight Corbin Burns, throwing a masterpiece of a game, struck out 14 batters in 8 innings through 100 pitches.
There we go.
Only had 3 base hits and a walk. But yet, Craig Counsell, a.k.a. the Chicken, and that's his own nickname, he goes by that, pulled out Burns to bring in a reliever, to bring in Williams as a reliever. Why not just let Burns throw the last inning? Why is it even up there? Craig Timber, that's awful. I don't even look up at the screen anymore. All right, so anyways, I can't hear. I'm deaf anyways. Oh my, I feel bad for Man of Steel. I have my headphones on. Now I can't hear. Oh my God, Tim, what'd you do to these people?
I'm making people deaf.
Yeah.
I thought I fixed all those.
Actually, you did. It was Craig Counsell that didn't fix it.
That dirty dog.
And now the Packers open up this weekend, which... What's this? Jumpin' Jeffs.
A lot of people don't know this about Jeff, but he's actually the innovator. Holy crap, that's loud too.
Everything is so loud.
Hold on, I'm fixing
You would
this.
think that we didn't even have a season under our belt. You think this is season 1, episode 1. Mine is from the military.
There.
Oh my God.
Finally. Jeff came up with the Jumping Jeff, which is a special type of calisthenic, I guess you would call it. And it's just amazing that it's kind of taken off across the country.
See, what Tim is doing, and you don't know this, but what Tim is doing, he's trying to provoke me to get new merch. He wants
new merch.
He wants merch. He wants Jumpin' Jeff merch. But
it'll be huge.
It will be. And you know we're gonna do it now. God darn it! You know we're gonna do this. Anyways, so shit. Okay. Oh, now I swore.
Yep. Hit the button. Yeah, we
here.
better bring that up closer. You have a foul mouth. You have a foul mouth, and hopefully you can keep it in line.
So, but one more quick thing about this. So let's just talk about the Packers. We'll let you get to Jaws if that's what you're gonna talk about. But so the Packers.
You can't tell me what to talk about.
I won't.
Pal.
I won't. But you're pushing me towards a certain kind of merch. Now I gotta get a picture of that Jumpin' Jeff so it's legit. So, anyways,
Merle Harbin's fanfare is waiting.
Look at this
for
fanfare.
a shipment of Jumpin' Jeff swag.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what. For all my followers of Dead on the Bases, I will have some Jumping Jeff merch soon.
Oh my God!
You'll have it ready for the Christmas season. But anyways, real quick, Packers.
Okay.
Packers take on the Vikings in Week 1. The Packers play in Minnesota. They are 30-30 all time when they play in Minnesota. So this will be interesting. We'll see if Rodgers is on his psychedelics and if he can pull it a win.
I thought I had a schedule here. I don't have a schedule for the Packers. Oh, that's right. I hate them.
What, Tib?
No, I don't hate them. I just don't care. You know what I do care about?
Jumpin' Jeff merchandise.
Jumpin' Jeff merchandise.
You some bitch.
Right. No,
damn.
I care about a very special little film that I went out to see, which actually did pretty well at the box office years and years after it had first been released, and that's Jaws. The film, of course, is one of the greatest films ever made. Everybody knows that. They re-released it after making a new 3D version of it. So they took the old 1975 film, ran it through a bunch of computers, and it was in 3D. So I went to see that this past Saturday was Cinema Day, National Cinema Day.
Thanks,
and basically what it ends up being is that you could go see movies for $3, even if they were in 3D. So I'm like, sold, I'm going. So I went and I saw this thing. It,
Can I ask you one quick thing?
yeah, go ahead.
Did, by any chance, I didn't move or anything. Did maybe my number get, like, tossed? I mean, I didn't even get a call or anything.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah. No, nothing was going to get between me and watching this movie.
Well, but I could watch it, too.
Yeah, I could have put you at the other side of the theater.
I'm a good viewer of movies. We've been to movies before. Anyways, go ahead.
Anyway, I honestly didn't think I was going to get a seat. And
Really? Was that crowded like the
no,
thing?
No, it wasn't. That was what was crazy. I'm sitting there. I'm like, I don't know if I'm even going to get in on this because it was $3 day, you know. And there were lots of seats available. And I would say I was probably the median age. There were a few people that were about 10 years younger than me. There were people about 10 years older than me. And I was kind of like in the middle. It really was a lot of people that probably saw the film in the theaters. Yeah.
You and I, and I'll let you get back to this. I just want to get a gauge for this. Did you go to the Ridge?
No, I went to South Shore.
Okay. So I know where that is too. So, okay. So similar. So the question I have is, you and I went to go see The Thing. Okay. We went and saw that re-release.
Yeah.
I know how many people were at The Thing. Were there more, even, or less at Jaws?
I would say about the same amount, but a smaller theater.
Okay.
A much smaller. In fact, that was one of the things. I was like, I could have watched this downstairs. It was not a big screen. Apparently, in some places, they have it in IMAX. They converted it to IMAX, so you can watch it in 3D IMAX.
And just so I know, I mean, the only IMAX is at the museum, right? Or no?
There's one at the museum, and there's one about in the middle of Illinois.
Okay, but realistically for us,
it's like 3.5 hours.
Okay, so realistically, the closest one for us is at the museum.
Yeah, but the one at the museum is on a curved screen.
Yeah.
And it looks like garbage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tim would know.
I would not go to a movie there unless it is one of those goofy little IMAX films.
Does the IMAX at Six Flags count?
I think they took it down.
Wow.
The Pictorium?
It's been so long since I've been there.
Yeah, I think they took that down for the Stefano. I'm sorry, Trogdor.
Oh, you have clips up there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we do that.
All right, you can talk. I don't have to listen anymore.
Yeah, that's good. But I went to the movie. Here's the thing. It's the movie Jaws. It was a fantastic experience. It's always fun to watch the movie Jaws. Was the 3D great? The 3D was there, but it's not a movie that was made in 3D. So for the most part, what you got was depth. You know, you could see, okay, that's farther away than this. That's close. I feel like they did the credit sequence well. They did a couple other key sequences that looked like they spent more than 5 seconds on to kind of make it a little more 3D. But a lot of the movie, they just let it run through the computer and whatever came out, came out. So was it a, oh my God, that's the only way to see Jaws? No. No.
Were the anchors on the mayor's suit, like, were they out?
No.
Or were they no?
No, they were on there. The one thing that was really cool is because it was in 3D and I was watching it on the big screen, I was able to watch something I look for every time I see the movie. when they are in the councilman chambers and they're talking about if they're going to close the beaches or not. No, I'm not going to do that.
I can be back in here.
Yeah, because I put my fingers actually in my ears when I did that. But just before Quint talks, and it's right after he does the scratching on the chalkboard, and he's about to say, "You all know me. You know how I make a living." Before he says that, there's this long tracking shot to kind of show all the people looking at Quint, and then he starts. What you only notice on a good-sized screen, or in this case with the 3D, it was even more prevalent. On the far right-hand side of the screen, you can see that Roy Scheider is actually kind of crouched down, and he makes a hand signal to Robert Shaw when to start the speech.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Because Spielberg was out of eye line, they had Roy Scheider give the cue on screen. And you can actually see it if you watch that scene very closely and know where to look
kidding.
For it.
That's pretty cool.
So I always look for that. It's a total geek. I've seen the movie too many times situation. But it exists. So
that's pretty cool.
I really enjoy that movie a lot. It's a lot of fun to watch with an audience. In fact, I would say there had to be 4 or 5 people that had not seen it. And I'm not basing it just on the Ben Gardner scene that everybody jumps at. That's when they're underwater and the dead body comes up.
Oh, yeah, and the eyeball, blah, blah, blah.
Even when you're expecting it, you jump on that one.
Yeah.
But there were a couple of like jokes and things that were said where it sounded like true surprised laughs and gasps actually occurred. So that was a lot of fun for me. Yes, sir.
So would you ever go see Jaws in a pool, on a raft? You see this all the time. They're
in a pool. I think I would. Here's the thing. Keep in mind, this is a 2.5 hour movie.
So?
I don't know that I could sit in a pool for 2.5 hours without having to
relieve yourself
or go somewhere.
All right. What about an ocean or a lake?
No.
Not even a lake. Not even a lake.
I don't go in those. I have a problem with chlorine, but I have a bigger problem with dirty old lakes and stuff. Like even the pond in Muskego Park, which everybody knows is pristine.
Oh, come on.
But no, I won't do it.
All right.
I won't do it. But I love the movie.
Oh, yeah.
What's funny is right after I watched that, I went and I watched The Reef, Stalked, which is a brand new shark movie that came out, and everybody is losing their shit over best shark movie since Jaws and all this stuff. And literally, I had a hard time staying awake. It was not good. What? Oh, Susie says that sort of thing. We still love her, but still wrong. She's wrong. Jaws is not overrated. She is incorrect.
Would you say that Sharknado is better than Jaws?
No. No. Actually, I'll tell you, there are a few shark movies that are good. Most of them are terrible.
Okay.
A good shark movie is Deep Blue Sea.
Yeah.
And Deep Blue Sea 3, not 2, but 3 is actually not too bad.
The Shallows is good.
The Shallows is good. Now we start searching. There's one called Swamp Shark that wasn't too horrible. I
saw that advertised.
Yeah, it isn't horrible. It's surprising how good it is, considering it's definitely another one of the Sci-Fi Channel
sharks can't
churn
live in
it out
swamps.
type thing.
The Meg.
The Meg I enjoyed, but not entirely. You know, it's
I'm
just
not
kind
see the
of.
Meg. The Meg seems like it scared the crap out of me.
And I felt that way because sharks actually are a fear of mine. You know,
so you wouldn't go in a shark cage?
Not a chance.
Really? If you knew 100% that nothing's going to happen?
Not a chance. I'll tell you a story, since this is our preview show and we're just screwing around. In Disney, my brother is laughing already because he knows this story. In Disney, there's a place called Typhoon Lagoon, which is a water park.
Yeah.
And at the water park, they have a thing where you can get a snorkel.
Yeah.
And you literally go into shark-infested waters. It's a big tank that you swim in, and there are sharks in there. Now, these sharks are not man killers. They're not even children killers, which I would be for. They are... I'm sorry.
Tim.
But they're just, vegetarian sharks or something. But
There's no such thing.
But they're decent-sized fish. So Well, those of you that know me, I don't really swim as much as don't sink too much. I'm going along in there, and I am freaking out. And my brother tells me that 2 of the lifeguards were sitting there watching me, and they were listening because through scuba gear you can hear people breathe.
Uh-huh.
And they were debating if they should help me out because my breathing was so irregular and scary sounding. They're like, I think this guy is having an attack.
Because you were getting excited about...
I was getting very nervous.
Really?
Yeah. And there was nothing... It's Disney World. Nothing happens there except for alligators eat children once in a while. And we're all for that.
Tim?
I'm saying...
Tim?
It was as safe as it could possibly be. Yes. Yes.
Tim.
Okay. All right. I'll back off. But...
Well, really, I'm surprised. I'm really surprised.
And you will see in the chat room here, I'll put this up so everybody can see
Look at this.
it.
Man of Steel says that they want to swim with great whites.
Oh, no way.
To swim with them. Not like to swim with the dolphins. They want to swim with it. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, but 100% true. Notice Trogdor confirms that story is true. I'm not making it up. I agree, true. By the way, Trogdor, that you need to see Alligator at some point. That's a fun movie.
Is that the one with Betty White?
No, that's Lake Placid.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the thing. I actually have a folder of my movies that is called just animal horror. Because there are so many giant shark, alligator. I have one with giant rabbits.
Get out of here.
Yeah, Night of the Lepus.
I bet you have one with black sheep. That was a terrible movie. Don't ever watch that movie. Anybody
you love
ever.
Black Sheep. Black Sheep
is
the worst. A
a
fantastic film.
It's awful, and it's going to be awful forever.
What? You don't even know what you're talking about.
I do know because
It's a little sad.
I have merchandise. I know what I'm talking about.
You have merchandise?
Jumping Jeff. Unreal.
You do. It's amazing. And that tells me it's time.
You thank everybody for coming out tonight.
March Madness. Yay!
We're not. Wait, I know, but we're not done.
We're not done. No, that's just a thank you.
Yeah,
I like to send thank yous out every so often. Would you calm down over that?
But they might think we're done.
Tell them about our new segment. See, I knew he'd like that.
Until we get the new merch, because I wasn't going to get new merch, but now I'm kind of forced into it.
No, you do not have to get new merch.
We are. It's going to be called Jumpin' Jeff.
Yeah.
And
all right.
What can we have? Jumpin' Jeff and something Tim. I'll think of something. Anyways, okay. So, because you can either
it would be sitting around doing nothing, Tim.
So, so the new part of this show is going to be what's Jeff drinking? I don't usually.
Okay. We'll replace that with the theme for what's Jeff drinking.
Yeah, like Bad to the Bone or I Drink Alone or whatever. But anyways,
okay.
But those are probably trademark. Okay, so it's gonna be what's Jeff drinking?
When has that ever stopped us?
All right. Well,
what is Jeff drinking? Okay, what we're going to do.
Okay, Tim, gonna tell you.
I'm gonna put this in the chat room. What is Jeff drinking? Because there is a delay.
I think I just drank something, but anyways.
Okay, so we're starting to get some guesses already. Man of Steel is down for vodka.
Oh, good.
All right,
good
hey, don't give any.
I said
clues.
it's close. It's close. It's not really close.
That's a clue.
It's not close.
That's a clue. Man of Steel, you're allowed another guess because he's giving away clues.
And then if you get it right, you will get,
Don't start.
You'll get a koozie.
You'll
get a koozie.
Okay, a koozie.
A koozie.
Fine. Okay.
But anyways, it's gonna be what's Jeff drinking, and then maybe.
But you'll have to find us at Horror Realm.
Right in Pittsburgh. Oh, bourbon. That's close.
Horror Realm is only 175 days away, pal.
I'll be there. Oh, gin.
That's another one that has to go down. Okay, so we got Man of Steel with gin. We got bourbon out of Susie Snowflake. Trogdor has not yet put in his vote.
Susie's pretty close on hers because Susie knows.
There you go again.
But it's not though. But
why are you giving clues?
But Susie kind of knows. It's like Toucan Sam. Follow your nose. It always knows. But no. So we're gonna do the segment
for the big reveal.
Well, it will be. But I just wanted one more thing about this. So it's gonna be what is Jeff drinking, and then we'll say this is what he's drinking, and then I may or may whiskey. I may or may not make what we're drinking because I might make some old fashions. But tonight,
Dangerous Toys has a song called "Take Me Drunk."
Tonight it is that. It's Bird Dog. Bird Dog whiskey.
Let me try it over here with the different lighting, maybe.
Bird Dog whiskey. It's very good. It keeps you hydrated when you're out working out. It keeps you.
By the way, he's being very fancy. Show him your cup.
I know.
See, it's a Muskego Warriors cup.
Hell yeah.
He only just started with this because earlier today he was just drinking it right out of the bottle. This whole bottle, ladies and gentlemen, right up to here, it was full.
Yeah, almost not. But anyways, so go out to your local Go out to your
up to here.
Go to your local liquor store. Get yourself
Bird Dog.
Bottle of Bird Dog. Don't get like the fancy peach infused or anything. Just get Bird Dog. You'll like it.
All right. So did somebody win?
We think somebody Susie won? Snowflake said whiskey, but they're not going to know the brand. So I think we're going to have to send her one.
Yeah, she'll have to see us at Horror Realm.
Okay, so I'll tell you what.
We'll see her at Horror
Susie
Realm.
will be at Horror Realm.
You'll have to remind us
we'll get you.
We'll forget.
Well, I won't. But anyways, so that's what...
You will forget. You're going to forget most of this evening. Notice how he did not deny that.
All right, Tim.
All right. Hey, it's time to do our preview.
Oh, maybe that's what the merch could say. What is Jeff drinking? Hey, could you just have a question mark? Instead of like, hey, think about this. No, wait, hold on.
Hold on, everybody.
If you had a t-shirt that said, remember the t-shirts that said, that read, got milk?
Yeah.
It could read, what's Jeff drinking? With a question mark.
I think we're all wondering.
All right, anyway, let's get back to it.
All right, so let's take a look at what we got coming up next week.
Don't even say September.
It says September. It does not say... It doesn't say Craig Timber.
I know.
So don't get mad at me.
Just wait. Before you do that, I know you're like Jeff. Whatever.
We got no show.
Holy cow! The Brewers are winning 3-0 in the bottom of the fourth. All right, let's go.
Okay. There we go.
Sorry.
A little update. All right. So next week, I assigned Jeff Dawn of the Dead, which is the 1978 version. By George Romero, and probably it's often referred to as Gone with the Wind of Gore.
Are you serious?
And
no, are you serious? Making it?
I'm not making that up. You can look that up. It was done by his close personal friend, Tom Savini, did all the makeup effects.
Oh, God. He's probably in it, too, isn't he?
He is in it as well.
Is he really?
Yes. So you will love it.
Oh my God!
And you'll be talking about it for years.
Well, I'll tell you what I just realized. Look at the posters that's on Undead. That's a dude's head. I thought that was a sunrise. That's a head of somebody.
That's correct.
Tim, I'm not down for this. I don't. Even
I know
about
it's going to be awesome.
Why are you starting me out this rough?
Oh, because this is the easiest one of the season.
Are you serious?
No.
Okay. Anyways, so there's rougher ones in this. There better not be no Exorcist, but anyways.
There is no Exorcist.
All right, so Tim is getting the curling classic
Men with Brooms.
Men with Brooms. It's got Leslie Nielsen in it. It can't be bad. It's got the guy who's the main.
Leslie Nielsen can make some really bad stuff.
No, but he's really good in this movie. There's a lot of curling going on.
This is a movie I've not seen.
Yeah, and I haven't seen it until I just watched it last week. It's they go after the Golden Broom.
The Golden Broom?
You'll actually you'll learn some stuff in here, which is kind of cool. You'll actually learn about curling watching the movie, which is always good.
I look forward to that because that is a sport I don't know much about.
But you like the sport. This is why I picked this movie, because I'm trying to add to that.
I am interested. Yeah, you should start trying to pick movies I'll actually like.
Tell them that, too, before we get into inning 2, how we score. Just tell them.
Okay, the way that we score this. In fact, wait, let me just show the scoreboard. I have one mocked up
from 2 years ago?
No, I just have one mocked up for this season.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Yeah, that's about what it's going to look like.
Anyways,
explain it. What we do is in that first Red Band, the horror movie, Jeff will give the horror movie a score of 1 to 10. I think you can give out zeros too if you want.
You probably can, but
no negative numbers. No negative numbers.
Look at this.
And then I will rate the sports movie from 1 to 10. And then there's trivia questions. So my score is all those red bands together. Your score is all the blue bands together.
Right. And the way the trivia works is that I'll ask Tim a trivia question based off of my movie, the sports movie.
Right.
And he'll ask one based off the horror movie.
Hold on.
His movie.
Something, this envelope underneath, I think.
Is that my check, my royalties?
Yes, that's the check.
Okay. Anyway, so that's how the scoring goes.
That's how the scoring goes.
We hope you stick around for all 9 weeks. I think you'll have as much fun as we have. But go ahead, Tim.
The agony of defeat is what you're...
Yeah. Okay.
Anyway.
That might be some merch. We'll see.
Merch! Okay. So, the next week, I am assigning to Jeff, and I think there's a number of people saying, yes!
That looks screwed
Behind the Mask, the story of Leslie Vernon.
Oh my God,
that looks fantastic film.
That looks haunting.
Really exciting and fun, and I think you'll enjoy it. I do think you'll enjoy it. It's got some comedic elements. It kind of makes fun of slasher movies.
Oh, well then I'll like this. This will be good.
To an extent.
So this is like...
To an extent, it's humorous.
It's like those spoof movies. Okay, I can dig that.
It's not quite like that, but you'll find out.
Okay.
What are you assigning to me that week?
I'm assigning you a very fun movie, The Cannonball Run. I mean...
It's a great movie. I have seen this.
We got what's his name?
Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds, Dom DeLuise. We got Dean Martin. How can it not be a good movie with Dean Martin?
Dino. And a young Jackie Chan.
Yep.
His first American movie appearance.
Sammy Davis Jr. We got Captain Chaos. We have Adrienne Barbeau, who is married to John Carpenter at the time. And then Susan Anton. Look at this. I'm just pulling stuff. It's great. What was that?
That was somebody new just followed us.
Swobat. Swobat's in.
Well, Swobat is in, but Hannah Mack just subscribed, and we want to thank you.
Okay, so anyway, Tim's got a great movie, Cannonball Run, which is based off of a real life event, and I love it. Cannonball Run is awesome.
I will tell people, if you've seen Cannonball Run before, get the DVD and listen to the commentary. I'm probably not going to do this time because I want to watch the film directly. But it's got one of the best commentaries out there because it's about the actual Cannonball Run.
Yeah, you bet. Absolutely.
It's great.
Okay,
so in the next week, you assign me The Pride of the Yankees, which I have not seen since I was a kid.
And what we do here is usually in the third week, we try to turn back the clock and do something old school. I don't know how old Revenge of the Body Snatchers is.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
What'd I say?
I don't know.
Okay, but anyways,
I'm not listening.
Gary Cooper's Pride of the Yankees is a story about Lou Gehrig. Babe Ruth actually is in this
I heard he died.
He did.
You know what he died of?
Yes.
Babe Ruth disease.
Okay.
Syphilis.
So, oh my God. I can't even laugh because I love Babe Ruth. I love Lou Gehrig. I can't laugh at that. Anyways, so Babe Ruth.
Craigophobia.
Oh, Craig Timber. Anyways, Gary Cooper's in this movie. He plays Lou Gehrig in this movie, and Babe Ruth is actually in it, which is kind of cool.
Spoiler alert, dies of Lou Gehrig disease.
All right, so anyways, Tim gets to watch a black and white movie. Go ahead, Tim.
And I'm giving him Invasion of the Body Snatchers with Kevin McCarthy in there, who you will recognize as a character actor.
Who?
You'll see him in Inning 3. And it's a great movie.
Is
It's
it black
been
and white?
remade, I bet you 7 or 8 times.
Is it black and white?
It is black and white, in beautiful black and white.
Why is the cover in color then?
Why is the cover in color at a private?
I know. As soon as I said that, I realized that mine was in color too.
All right, Inning 4, I give him An American Werewolf in London, who you've met the star of.
I have, but you got to interview him, so tell me a little bit about this.
It's a great movie. It was directed by John Landis, who up until that point was known for Animal House, and decides to make a different type of animal movie. And in fact, for folks that are interested but don't know a ton about horror movies yet, John Landis wrote a book. I think it's called like the Monster Encyclopedia or something. One of the best introductory books on monsters out there. He does a great job. He interviews Rick Baker, who did the makeup for this film. It's just an amazing film. You'll enjoy it because of the humor in it, and the special effects are like jaw-dropping. They're amazing. Yeah.
Especially for the years that was in. No CGI, right?
No CGI. This is all the real stuff. And actually, while this movie was being made, the Howling, which you did not like, was being made at the same time.
The Howling was stupid. It was put together stupidly.
But the Howling had the same special effects guy as The Thing.
Well, The Thing was good.
Yeah.
Thing is probably one of the best horror movies ever.
Rob Bottin.
So anyways.
All right, what am I giving?
What I'm giving you is a very fun film. I love this movie. White Men Can't Jump. I do. I love this movie. Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson. This is great. The opening scene is probably one of the best opening scenes in all sports movies. It's fantastic. It's a lot of fun. And Tim, what other movie are you going to get Jeopardy in? That's all I got to say. This is going to be a good movie. You're going to enjoy this.
I have seen the movie before. I promise to give it a fair shake. I did not like it the first time I saw it. But literally, I saw it when it opened.
Yeah.
So who knows? My taste changes over the years.
We also got to tell these people this also. All these horror movies
are fantastic.
It's probably a very good chance that I have never seen any one of them. Right. Tim has watched all kinds of movies. He's just not particular to sports movies. Right. So a lot of these movies he's going to say that he saw, but he's going to give them a fair shake. But
I do. Some of them have actually surprised me. That I used to not like this movie, and I enjoyed it.
Perfect example, The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh. Tim, that's one of his top movies now, is The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh.
We're moving on. All right, Inning 5.
I'll start this time.
Yes, please.
Eddie the Eagle. Now, the guy who plays in The Kingsmen, and he played in something else, but he's the main he's the main dude in this. He's Eddie. He's on top of the thing there. And then the guy who plays the Wolverine.
Hugh Jackman.
Yeah. Hugh Jackman. Yeah. He's the guy driving the truck. This is actually.
So this is about a guy driving a truck?
No, a van down by the river. But anyways, no. But this is the true story about Eddie the Eagle, the guy.
Wisconsin boy.
Who is?
Chris Farley.
Yeah, but he's not.
You referenced Chris Farley with the van down by.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't think I was going to reference Chris Farley if you bring him up?
Well, yeah, but I didn't. He's not in the movie. But anyways,
he should be.
But he could have been. He was in the.
Actually, think of how great this movie was.
Was he in Cool Runnings? He was in Cool Runnings.
No, that was John Candy.
Anyways.
Yes, Eddie the Eagle. Just imagine if Chris Farley would have played Eddie the Eagle. Just think about this now.
Yeah, it would have been something. So anyways, Eddie the Eagle is a true story about this Eddie dude from Great Britain who wants to get in the Olympics. He's going to be a high jumper. I think it's 84 Olympics. Is that right? 84, 92, one of those.
I 84,
84, 88, 92. I think 92, 88, or 84, one of those. So he's in the Olympics, but he shouldn't even be there. So it's going to be a fun movie.
He has no business being at the Olympics.
Right, so he got the name Eddie the Eagle, kind of like like they're ripping on him, but he wore it like a badge of courage.
Yeah.
Or
Now,
not
Jurassic Park, I
Yes.
think everybody has heard of.
So this I've seen.
It's Jaws on land.
Oh, Rocket Man. Yes, Rocket Man. I'm sorry. Go ahead. He played Rocket Man.
Oh, yeah. That's
I'm sorry.
right.
I'm
Same
sorry.
guy.
I
Yeah.
get excited when I see things like that.
It's a British guy, too. I can't come up with his name on the fly. By
Sean Connery?
Correct. Jurassic Park. I don't think I need to introduce it. It's still coming out with new versions of it all the time. So, Jurassic Park,
I have seen that.
fantastic film. I can't wait for Jeff to watch it. We might watch that one together.
But I've seen
That's
that
a
one.
good one to watch.
I've seen that one though, so I feel bad saying that I don't see all these movies. I did see it. And the dude that you're thinking about is
Taron Egerton. Yeah, Egerton.
Yeah.
Or Egerton or something.
Who
I don't
knows?
know.
He's just cool.
Yeah, he's British. Well, it's not his fault.
Mystery Alaska. Yes.
Okay, I have never seen Mystery Alaska. I'm looking forward to this.
This has to do with hockey.
Okay.
And what it is, it's these guys that play hockey out in Alaska. They play hardcore hockey, like out on the ice, out on a pond, with no stop, like no boards or anything.
And I hear they get to stab each other up to 4 times without a
that would be
penalty.
your type of movie, yes. But no, they
It
actually
needs a little more murder.
they get to play a professional team, and it's actually a lot of fun. You know who's in
It
this?
sounds like fun.
The one guy.
You know who's in it? This one guy.
The guy who played Gladiator.
Russell Crowe?
Yes.
Okay.
He's the main guy.
Hey, it is amazing how I'm able to just pull this stuff out of nowhere. Isn't it?
Basically how I do it.
Yeah. Well, you pull it from somewhere. Silence of the Lambs. You asked me if Dawn of the Dead is the toughest movie you'll be watching. I think this movie's tougher. Silence of the Lambs. Excellent film. One of the few horror movies that was up for multiple Oscars and actually won a few.
Wait, a horror movie did?
Yeah. Silence of the Lambs. It's an excellent film. It will give you great nightmares.
Before you go, who's the dude that's the killer?
Anthony Hopkins.
Yes, isn't he Sir Anthony Hopkins?
Yes.
All right.
He's been knighted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By Keira Knightley.
Correct. Yes. Now, this one I'm looking forward to that Jeff is assigning to me. Tell me a little bit. It's our crossover film.
Yes, no kidding. Damn, this is a good one. So this
Pat yourself on the back, Jeff.
This is The Fan. So this is a movie with Robert De Niro and Wesley Snipes. And Wesley Snipes played another baseball movie before he played in Major League, but I don't know which one came out first. But anyways, I think The Fan, though.
Major League came out
Okay,
first.
Major League came out first, and then he's like, hey, I want to play another baseball movie. So he said, I'm going to sign on for The Fan. Well, The Fan...
Is that how it went?
Yes.
I thought he had back taxes to pay or something.
He did.
Yeah.
So anyway, De Niro plays this psychotic fan who's obsessed with the not the New York Giants, the San Francisco Giants. And this is his favorite ball player, and someone comes to town. You know what? It's a good movie. Don't have any knives by you when you watch this, and don't go into the steam room. But other than that, it's a great movie.
When I watch a movie, I typically am not in the steam room.
Right. Well, you know what? But you know what? Think about it. If you did put movies in a steam room, you couldn't do it because you wouldn't be able to see the screen, and you shouldn't be in there that long. You should only be in a steam room, folks, for about 8 minutes, not even.
8 minutes?
Yeah.
I think I made it a minute one time.
All right, well, back to...
And people are like, get out of here. There's so much bacon fat now on the ground. And I was like, hey, that's what comes out of me. All right, and the Entity...
Hey.
Deborah Winger is in the Entity.
I like Deborah Winger.
And she gets naked in this one. So I'm giving it to you.
Wow, Tim.
Yeah.
You never give me any movies like that.
Oh, you should thank me
Wait,
for
what's
this
this about? Tell me what's about.
You'll find out. And,
wait, how scared am I going to be on that?
It's got Deborah Winger in there. She's
No.
a major actress.
But what does the Entity mean? Is this like a space?
How scary can it
kind of looks
be?
like this is a space movie.
No, it's a ghost movie. It's just about a ghost.
Fuck yeah.
A little ghosty.
I don't want
Casper, the friendly ghost. Yeah, he gets real friendly with Deborah Winger. All right. Inning 8. I'll let you go first because I got a lot to say about Roar.
But wait.
Yeah.
But wait. I am concerned about Entity. Usually you go on and on and on about these movies.
It's a great movie.
Yeah. No. You're setting me up. You're setting me up because this movie is going to be awful for me and I'm not going to be able to sleep.
They actually showed it on free TV.
Doesn't mean that
they showed it on like channel 18 or 24.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it doesn't mean that I couldn't get in my head.
I don't think so. It's got naked Deborah Winger.
All right. Anyways.
All right.
Wait, young Deborah Winger?
Yeah, young. This
is
early in her career.
All right. So Ford versus Ferrari. This is a fantastic. Have you ever seen this?
I have.
Shoot. This is
I actually saw the cars from it down at the Volo Museum in Volo, Illinois.
Really?
Yeah. We should do that. That should be a field trip for our show.
Can we do a live show from there?
I don't know. When we've done live shows in the past, they haven't always turned out so good.
Yeah, but
Remember?
Yeah, I know. But
Remember?
Now we'll have merch for that. Anyways, so all right. So Ford versus Ferrari, I think is a great movie. I mean, this is a fantastic movie. It's got Matt Damon in it. It's got
Matt Damon.
Who's the guy that plays
Christian Bale?
No, the guy who plays Batman.
Christian Bale.
Yeah, Christian Bale. Yeah, it's got Christian Bale in it. This is a really good movie. It's about.
I'm glad you thought of it.
It's about the struggle between Ferrari just owning the race circuit, not like NASCAR or Indy, but what?
Pooning. Don't you say own now with like the letter P? P-W-N? Poon?
I don't know. But anyways, so they own the circuit. I don't know what you're saying, but they own the circuit.
It's been happening for hours.
They own the circuit, right? And there's like a little grudge match, and Ford's like, no, screw that. We are going to own the circuit. So Ford goes out to beat Ferrari, and they go and hire Batman to do it.
That's a good approach. You know, I think if Batman was available, they would have hired him.
Could you see that?
That would have been awesome.
He's got his cape floating. Anyways, go ahead.
All right, so
what's this about Roar?
Roar, okay. I'm telling you flat out, you will not be frightened of Roar. Okay? The story behind the movie is what's scary. Okay? You know who Melanie Griffith is, right? Her mother is Tippi Hedren. Tippi Hedren was in the movie The Birds.
Oh, yeah, I know The Birds.
She is a famous animal advocate type. She married a guy who has the last name of Griffith. I forget his first name. And he was into animals as well. They decided to start an animal preserve at their home in California. And they brought in lots of tigers because, you know, if you've watched Tiger King, there's a lot of tigers in, you know, private zoos and that sort of thing. They had lions, tigers, elephants, all sorts of like African animals living in their backyard in California. They decide, let's make a movie. Okay? These are wild animals. These are not trained circus animals or trained Hollywood movie. No. These are wild freaking animals. They decide they're going to do a movie with these things. And there are scenes where this guy is like wrestling a lion and there's 40 lions in the same room with him. Almost everybody that was involved in the production of this film was injured. Some nearly fatally. Melanie Griffith, who was like, I think 15 or 16 when this movie was made, she's in a couple of the scenes, and she is literally pinned to the ground by a tiger. You know the old line, hey, he was all over her like cheese on a pizza? We like to say, he was all over her like a tiger on Melanie Griffith. And, I mean, there are horrifying scenes, and you sit there, and you're watching, and it's kind of done in like a Disney type, hey, look at the cute animals, you know, look at the cute animals. And you're sitting there, and you're watching, and you're like, these people could be killed at any moment. These animals are not trained. They are not doing what they expect them to do. It is amazing. So
Okay.
this is my gift to you to get to see this movie. This is definitely one you'll want to watch with the wife. Bring
Tango?
a lot of people. Tango will love this movie. There's so many animals in it. It's fun, and yet the whole time you're like, I can't believe these crazy human beings did this.
All right.
So much fun. All right, so last inning. I'll start this one. I am giving you Alien, which, as you know, is a major franchise of films.
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver got started, really. This was her big break. A lot of great scenes in this that people talk about all the time to this day. So there's a lot to the film. I think it's an important film for people to see, and I believe it's got some of the best suspense I've seen in a film.
Really?
Really kind of, you don't see the alien all that much. You don't. It's mostly building to these very horrific scenes of seeing the alien. So I like it a lot. I'm very interested to see if this is one where, you know, you've liked some of the sci-fi horror stuff I've given you in the past.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this is one of them.
So I picked The Natural, a classic baseball sports movie. I think this movie stands the test of time. It's been out since like 1984, I think. So it's a great movie. It's a long time coming movie where it starts out from when he's a kid all the way to when he makes it through the major leagues. He's an old rookie when he gets up to the major leagues. I like the movie. I think it's really a good calming movie. This is the kind of movie that if you're having a bad day or you have a headache, just put this on and it'll just calm you.
I think it's based on a book by a famous author.
Yeah, don't even bring that up because it's dumb. Because the book is different than the movie. Okay, so I'm gonna level with all of you right now. I don't read.
Bernard Malamud.
I don't read. It's not that I don't know how to read, because I do know how to read. I just don't like reading.
Yeah, you went to Muskego High School.
Because it takes,
you're like a hell of a reader.
It takes so long to read, and it's just like, if I put the book down, then I forget where I'm at. And then if I find out where I'm at, I don't remember what I read. So it's just like, that's that. So I'd rather...
And it gets in the way of you keeping track of sports scores.
Right.
Yeah.
So I watched the movie The Natural. I watched the movie But I watched the movie The Natural, right? I watched the movie The Natural. And I'm like, this is a great movie. I love the movie. So then I'm like, I'm gonna read the book. I'm gonna read the book for like a school, like for a school, for a school report. I didn't read it. I just went to the last chapter to read the last chapter. The last chapter is different. It's completely 180 degrees different than how this ends. And then I was pissed. So then I'm like, forget it. I'm not even doing this.
And Bernard Malamud is.
But why would he do that? Why would they do that?
I think the book was written first.
Yeah, well, then why they change the movie?
They change movies all the time.
Why?
I think we even talked about this when we did Jaws. I believe, like, the book Jaws is an average book. The movie is probably one of the greatest movies ever. And they changed it a lot. They kept the guppy and they kept a few characters, and that's about it.
What's a guppy?
A fish.
Yeah, but I didn't see no guppies in it.
Oh, yeah, it's a guppy. It's a big guppy.
Whatever. Anyways, so The Natural will still be good. It's a classic, so you can't not like it. So
really,
yeah.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Why do you even say that?
Because you told me already. Coming in September.
Well, I don't know. It's been a long time since I saw the movie, so maybe I'll like it this time.
All right.
You never know. You never know. Anyway, we're going to be starting I can't believe we went an hour.
Really?
We're going to be starting. Yeah.
I can go another hour.
No. I can't. We're going to be starting all the fun next week, inning 1. And, of course, that is going to be Dawn of the Dead and Men with Brooms. And I can't wait. Stop it, Hannah. Hannah, why would you say that? Who is Hannah?
It's Susie's daughter.
Is it?
Yep.
Why is she doing that to us?
Because she wants allowance from her mom.
She's trying to upset me. Yes, they're ganging up on me. This should not occur.
Jaws is a very good movie if you watch Jaws
Thank you.
3 in 3D. That's the best. That's the best of the series. I'm sorry. Dennis Quaid.
You haven't even seen Jaws 3.
I did. I saw it in 3D at the movie theater. Dennis Quaid, Louis Gossett Jr.
You can't remember what you read yesterday, but you somehow remember that
And
Jaws 3
I saw it at the Spring Mall Theater.
from 84.
I saw
You
it.
know who the usher was over there?
No.
Tom Weber.
Really?
Tom Weber. He was pulling Jeff Miller over there. Because you were an usher.
Yeah, Budget Cinemas.
That's right.
Brown tuxedo and all.
That was before Farmore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was 86.
See, I keep track of things.
I can still tell you the first 6 movies that we showed there.
Back to the Future.
Yeah.
So it was 85.
Well, it was 86. It was June 6th of 86.
Yeah, it was already out a long time.
June 6th of 86 is the day we opened.
Right. Oh, God, I won't remember any of the rest. I know Back to the Future because that sat there for like 2 years.
We had DeLorean out front with the big theater lights going.
Yeah.
Let's see. We had Back to the Future. We had White Knights. We had Out of Africa, Pretty in Pink, Down Out in Beverly Hills.
I saw Pretty in Pink there, too. Down and Out in Beverly Hills I saw there.
You know what? And I cannot think of the 6th one. Oh, gosh, bless. Oh, man.
White Knights. Which is White Knights?
That's with Gregory Hines and...
That's the Gregory Hines and the Russian ballerina.
Yeah.
Ballet guy.
I can't think of the 6th one. That's gonna bother me tonight.
That's gonna haunt you.
Yeah.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, next week
I can tell you how many seats we had there, though.
we will also
1,945.
Okay, thank you. Next week we will also have a new segment of What's Jeff Drinking?
Yeah. I'm good with it.
People can start working that out in your head. You can start messaging Jeff late at night and telling him what you want him to drink.
Oh, we did put up the email addresses.
We did put them up. You weren't looking
Where
up.
was I?
You were sitting right over there, not paying attention. It was a typical show.
Okay.
So
it's great. Yes. What is Jeff?
He's Jeff at otherworldlyculture.com. I'm Tim at otherworldlyculture.com.
Yep.
All right. I think we're done.
No.
I think we are. All right.
Well, it was a lot of fun. I hope
it was a lot of fun. We got to work on some trivia questions for next week. I got to watch a movie.
I hope that everybody. I hope that you came out this week. You'll come back in next week. If not, tell your friends, and they can come out.
If
that
not,
didn't make sense.
Wait.
That didn't make sense.
If not coming back, tell your friends not to come.
I don't know.
What are they to tell their friends? Tell your friends to watch, even if. See, here's the thing to do. If you didn't like the show, tell your enemies to watch the show and torture them. If you like the show, tell your friends and enjoy it with them.
I don't even know if that makes sense, but okay.
You can also catch our show on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, Pandora, iHeart, TuneIn, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, Pocket Casts.
Ooh, that's a new one from last year.
Pocket Cast. And other fine places that you find podcasts. A lot of people say, where do you find Dead on the Bases? You know, somewhere. It's fine. Fine. Where I find.
This show will grow on you. Trust me.
Like a fungus.
Uncle Fungus.
Remember, everybody, this is how we close the show. You probably forgot.
No.
If it's sports, it's a home run. If it's horror, run home. We're Dead on the Bases, and we'll see you next time. I bet this is going to be really loud. Oh, good.
Otherworldlyculture.com. What is JeffDrinking.com?
Now I have to register another domain.
No.
Well, what about all the merch traffic that'll come in under that?
You watch. You don't believe me about merch. Merch is on its way back.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
I had to go to the merch closet yesterday.
Did you?
Yep. Oh, we didn't even mention our 2 new merch people. That's all right. We'll catch them next time.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody that came out tonight. We really appreciate you coming out and enjoying the show. Tell your friends. Maybe, actually, we had quite a few people in there.
And if you're Sarah and Savannah and you're still in there, thanks for coming out, guys.
Yes, thank you so much. And, well, thank you to everybody that came.
Well, yes, but I just had to say that.
You're spotting people out again. I've told you
okay.
about this.